How long have you guys been together? And a lot of you guys have been saying, oh my gosh, you barely dated and already got engaged. Will you and Ali still have sleepovers and hang out after you get married? Here's the thing. How many children would you like together? Are you going to move to Colorado? What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Care here, aka Care Bear. If you're new, if you're OG, welcome back, bestie. Oh my gosh, I really missed the intros. I haven't done it in a while, I feel like. If you're wondering where I am at my new apartment. I am so excited because, as you guys know, I recently got engaged and you guys have had so many questions for me. So I decided, why not just make a YouTube video and answer all of them? So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I asked you guys on my Instagram story for you guys to post all the questions you guys had. This is what I'm gonna do right now. By the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, what are you doing? You should follow me on my Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, everything, and subscribe here right now and comment done if you're done. I would love to just hang out with you guys outside of this YouTube video, so go hit me up on there. I post a lot of behind the scenes and you guys can be a part of the videos in the future when we do things like this. So let's get started. If you haven't already, go ahead and watch the number 1, 2, and 3 proposal videos that I posted on the channel. They should be the previous videos before this one, so you're up to date in what is going on. Anyways, let's get into it. First question, are you going to move to Colorado? I'm gonna save that to answer later. I'm doing that to you guys. How many children would you like together? So me and Caleb talk about having maybe like 3 kids. It would be the goal to have 2 boys and 1 girl. Whatever God gives us, we're gonna love them. Be so happy. But maybe like 3 kids. I don't know, I feel like after the first one I'll get a better idea of it. I also have always wanted to adopt a kid, so who knows? We have a little while until then. We don't plan on having kids anytime soon. Who knows? What is that verse? The Lord directs your steps, but you make your plans. Man makes their plans, but the Lord directs their steps. I don't know. Put it down here. Will you guys open your YouTube account from now on? That's actually a very good question. Me and Caleb are not making a new channel together, but I might make this channel a couples channel for us. Let me know in the comments what do you guys think, and then we can post a bunch of couple content. Let me know if you guys like that idea. Will you and Ali still have sleepovers and hang out after you get married? Yes, duh. Ali's my sister. Nothing's gonna change that. She'll forever be my sister, and we'll definitely hang out. Honestly, I can't wait to go on double dates with her. Double dates on like trips, like oh my gosh, when we're both married with kids, or even before, anytime. Oh my gosh, that's just gonna be so much fun. Nobody can take us apart. And Caleb and Austin, and they're also besties. If you know, you know. When did y'all know that y'all were ready to take the next step in your relationship? Here's the thing. I heard someone that I respect a lot say this once, and they said when it comes to a relationship, you can either fight 1,000 times or you break up. Whenever you have a conflict in a relationship, you can either decide to fight and figure it out and argue, or you break up and leave. And when me and Caleb were moving forward with things, a lot of things came up. Any relationship you're in, there's going to be arguments, there's going to be problems, there's going to be things that you don't agree on, that you don't like. It's all about how you deal with them, and the fact that we were getting them done, I feel like at the end of it, it just made us stronger, because every single time we argued, we would like figure it out right then and there. You know what I mean? Sometimes it take a little bit of time, like let's talk about it in a little bit, and then we come back to it, but it's all in the same day, usually in the same couple minutes or hours. If you just don't fight, that means you're just ignoring the problems, and then they're gonna come up later, or you're gonna be bitter and sad and hurt inside, and that's not a good relationship. And a lot of the problems that we have had, we figured out, so now it doesn't come up again, or if it does, we already know how to deal with it. How long have you guys been together? That is probably the number 1 question I've got. I got probably like 30 people asking me that, and a lot of you guys have been saying, oh my gosh, you barely dated and already got engaged. So me and Caleb met in the beginning of November in 2022. We were best friends at first, and then later on we started flirting here and there. We started getting to know each other. Then we first met in person in January, I believe, and then we were already dating and going out and stuff. We made it official in May, and then we got engaged in December. So it's been 8 months since we got engaged. Were you happy with your outfit of the day? The outfit I got engaged in, I was obsessed. Loved it. Chef's kiss. I was freezing, but that coat kept me warm. Literally felt like winter wonderland. Insert pictures. I have pictures on my Instagram too, so go check it out. What comes after marriage for you and Caleb? Babies, traveling, spending quality time. Me and Caleb want to just really focus ourselves for success the first year. We also do want to travel. Definitely spend a lot of good quality time. Road trips, double dates, doing fun little things together, like literally make the best of every moment. We want to wait to have babies, but definitely getting a pet first, hopefully, and then getting another pet, and then another pet, and then maybe kids. We also want a snake. We also want a Rottweiler. I'll just do another video with him with the things that we want. But we want to wait a little while to just like have time to spend together with each other and then get a pet and then have kids. Our plan, but God's will always above. Did you know he was going to propose when he did? Okay, a lot of people were asking me that. They're like, were you not surprised? Did you know? Da, da, da. Basically, I was expecting him to propose on that trip, which the whole trip was about like 2 weeks. So it gave me a lot of time to wonder when he was gonna do it. There's so many times that I thought he was gonna do it and he ended up not doing it. So many days, and I feel like that just made me even more excited, anxious, and nervous for it. I feel like most people know around the time that they're gonna be proposed to, most people. So that's kind of like the vibe that it was, but I wasn't sure when it was gonna be exactly, how it was gonna be. I was completely clueless, which normally I can kind of like, you know, figure things out. I was so clueless. And then that day I was like, okay, this better be it. I'm praying it is it. But then everyone's confusing me and I'm like, what if it's not? And I'm expecting it to be and I'm gonna be disappointed. I was like, no. And I'm one person, I do not expect things. As much as I'm like excited for it, I will not be like, this is it until it happens. It was beyond amazing. And I am so happy that we had the video series, because are you kidding me? My kids are gonna be able to see that, my grandkids, everyone, my family and friends, even me, to remember those moments, you know, just being able to watch back and remember that. It is just so special. And I just also love the fact that I was able to bring you guys along with such a special moment in our lives. Had you guys been talking about marriage? Me and Caleb had been talking about it months before it happened. I remember the first initial thought when we seriously had like a serious conversation about it. It was like super like a God thing, because I felt so much peace and I said, I'm not talking to anyone about this. I want to go to God. And we were really just taking our time to just hear from God, you know, and know what he had to say before even what I wanted and what he wanted, and mainly what other people wanted for us. So we really took the time to do that, and God gave us the answer. Will Ali be your maid of honor? Duh, of course. I love that girl so much. I think she's gonna bawl her eyes out. I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. I don't even know. I wanna cry just thinking about my wedding. How did you survive long distance? What are some strategies you can share? Love you guys. Thank you, we love you. And long distance is so hard. Anyone doing long distance in here, leave a comment down below so we can support each other, help each other as a community. My biggest advice is to make sure God is the center, do Bible studies, pray together every day on the phone whenever you can. Make sure you have good communication. Make sure you're being very intentional with the time that you have with each other, okay? You know, a lot of the times when me and Caleb would hang out, because we only got to hang out specific times because he lives very far, we just wanted to just enjoy and relax and have fun, but we also had to make sure that we made time to talk about the important things, to do the important things, you know, and learn how to be good communicators with the distance, how to communicate your feelings, because sometimes it's so hard. You're like, oh, I just want to talk about this in person. Don't use that as an excuse to just put things under the rug. You know, communication is key. Have you guys decided the wedding date? Yes, but I'm not sharing that yet. I'm gonna save this for like a little wedding video. I want to bring you guys along the journey and everything. Stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss. How have you guys supported each other in your faith journeys? Honestly, guys, Caleb has just showed me by actions and words and taught me so much. Like, that guy is a walking example of patience, kindness, grace. Literally leads by example and shows me how to act, you know, how to do things the right way. Whenever I'm like in the heat of the moment, I'm like really mad about something, like even not related to him, and I'm talking to him and he'll be like, hey, that's not what God says to do, this is not the right thing, and he like just calms me down and like and lifts me up in the spirit and just speaks truth over me, which is so important. He also prays for me a lot. Sometimes in the middle of like a heated moment and I'm stressed or crying or with anxiety, he'll just hug me and just pray, and I'm like, it's all I needed, you know. Scariest thing about marriage, honestly, I used to be so scared about little things, and now that I know Caleb and I have like that person in front of me, and I have that person in front of me, and I have grown and matured so much, I am honestly just more excited rather than scared. And don't be like, oh, she's delusional, she's thinking everything's gonna be perfect. Trust me, I don't think it is. It hasn't been perfect, but it's been so amazing, and I'm just so thankful for the good things, and I'm just learning, and we're gonna learn together, you know. What are you most excited for when it comes to marriage? I'm just excited to have my best friend with me for the rest of my life, like a partner, you know, by your side always. Just whatever God has in store, I'm just so excited to have him to do that by my side. Carol, what is one thing you admire most about Caleb? His gentleness. He is one of the most gentle people I've ever met, and it's something I struggle with a lot of the times, like being gentle with people, with situations, with myself, and he just has that. Like, it's just so beautiful. And also, he is so forgiving. He has so much grace for people, and I just love that. The way he lives life is just so lighthearted, and I just love it. I love it. I love it. Couples channel, Stay tuned, stay tuned. Big or small wedding? Small. We want to have a small wedding. Just close friends and intimate family. Just to keep it very intimate and personal, and just the people that we love, that we're really close to, celebrating with us such a special day. What advice do you have for others on not rushing into engagement and the timing? Okay, so a lot of people are going to give you an opinion. A lot of people are giving me an opinion about, oh, you did it too fast. Oh, da 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 da. But guess what? I could wait 2 more years and people are like, oh, what took you so long? Something wrong? Like, why are you taking so long? People are gonna be people, and they're gonna have opinions, and they're gonna make sure to give it to you, okay? The most important thing that I have to tell you guys is what I did and what Caleb did. We went to God and I prayed, and let me tell you, we would have conversations about it, we would pray about it. So I wanted to ask from God, and when I got the confirmation, I wanted to know that I know that God said that. Because I don't want it to be on me, I don't want it to be on him, I don't want it to be on other people. I want it to be what God said, so I can have that foundation to back it up, to stand on. Trust God above everyone else. How tall are you both? I am 5'5", Caleb is 6'1". What is going to be the theme of your wedding? Okay, see, I'm gonna say that for the wedding video. Make sure you guys have the notification button. Stuff's coming out soon, don't worry. Leading up to the proposal, how did you feel? Nervous, at peace, butterflies? Love you guys. Oh, we love you, Bianca. I had so many butterflies because I thought it was gonna be that day. I was like, okay, this might be it. But I had thought it was gonna be different days, and it wasn't. But I had a feeling, you know? And then when we got up there and I saw everything, like the gondola, I was like, okay, this is it, this is happening. But there was nothing you can do that will prepare you for that. I was telling everyone, like, I'm not gonna cry. Like, I'm not gonna cry. Like, obviously I'm really excited and emotional, but I'm not gonna cry. I just didn't feel like, I just didn't think I was gonna cry at all, and I was bawling my eyes. Like, when he got down on one knee, I was like, this is it. Like, it's unlike any other feeling. I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. How old is he and how old are you? I am 24 and he's 23. What do you want your wedding dress to look like? More to come. Stay tuned. I know this already, but I have seen a lot of people wondering how you knew he was the one. Okay, so literally the first time I met him, I knew there was something different. I literally remember when we first started talking and stuff, I literally knew without a shadow of a doubt. I was like, I will never meet a guy like him, and I will never have with anyone else what I have with him. And I used to literally have anxiety and cry because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do if this doesn't work out. I don't want anyone else, I don't want anything else. When I first met, but I literally, it was like, we just knew. It's in the Bible how you will know a tree by its fruit. Looking at his fruit, what he showed me, the fruits that he showed me, patience, kindness, gentleness, being a gentleman, wanting to grow, being humble, learning, being trustworthy, all of these things, like, he showed to me throughout time. You have to keep your eyes open to see those things. And he has loved me in a way that no guy has ever loved me. Ended up just teaching me how to love myself that way as well. And I am just beyond thankful and blessed for him in my life, and that God did what he did, because God knows what I went through before. Was starting to lose hope that I would ever find my soulmate, but I never lost hope. Something just kept telling me, keep going, keep going, keep going. They're out there, they're out there. And God really blessed me with that. I just pray that you guys go to God, you don't settle, and that he shows you your person. And the last question before I forget, am I moving to Colorado? No, Caleb is moving here to Florida, and he's gonna be around everyone, the whole fam, the whole crew. It's gonna be so much fun, and I'm so excited for that. But anyways, that's all for today, guys. Again, if you guys are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next videos to come, because they're gonna be very fun. You don't want to miss it. And hit me up on my socials if you want to connect outside of here. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. God bless you. Bye.